Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first episode of GWA Main Event here at the Global Wrestling Alliance. And we're not going to waste any time getting to the action. Our very first match here tonight is going to be a Tag Wars qualifier between D&D and the Varsity Villains. We're going to see which team is going to GWA Global Warning in a couple of weeks to compete for the tag team titles. And first making their way to the ring, D&D, is Dollars and Diamonds. These two individuals, very talented. I've seen a lot of work on the independent circuit from Dante Dollar. A long time ago, I worked for a company called AOW, where Dante Dollar first started his young career. He's got a little seasoned on the indie circuit, and he's got a business partner now in Drake Diamond. I don't know very much about the guy, but man, is he big. And D&D getting ready for their opponents, making their way to the ring. It's the Varsity Villains. And these guys are interesting. You know, before T.W. Sinclair opened the company and got us to where we are here tonight, he spent a year recruiting talent, developing training, and creating brand new GWA superstars in our development center. And that's where we found these two guys. College athletes from the University of Michigan. The guy you see with the football helmet was Stump, star nose tackle. Ended up having some setbacks and injuries that cost him from going pro, but all that's healed up now and he's ready to wrestle. And he's teaming with former Michigan basketball star Bobby D, who put up a lot of good numbers there, got in some trouble and cost himself from going pro. Went overseas, played for a little while, got in trouble there. And I mean, if you like to fight like Bobby D apparently does, there's no better place to do it than here in GWA. The Global Wrestling Alliance, here on Main Event. Main Event is our first of 3 weekly shows here in GWA. Of course, bi-weekly. Ownership and the production team would like me to remind you that when I say that, that means game week. So 3 game weekly shows. Main Event, our main US based travel show. It is the premier US program that is going to be here in GWA. Then we're also going to have GWA World Tour, and that's where we take things international. We'll be traveling all over the world, letting the world experience Global Wrestling Alliance and its incredible talent face to face all over the world. And this match is already demonstrating what that talent is about. And of course, we have a 3rd weekly show as well, and that's going to be more local, regional travel. The smaller towns deserve to see GWA too. And what better place than in your hometown, or as some like to say it in the business, in your house. GWA in your house. It'll be small. It'll be local, but you'll still get big talent, big matches, and incredible action. But all that is to come later, and we're going to focus on the right now before I get fired on my very first day on the job. Incredible action taking place between these two tag teams. And if you don't know what Tag Wars is, it's a pretty exciting match. We'll see 4 teams compete in an 8-man, 4-team elimination match. And whoever is the last man standing or last team standing, last man for their team standing, will come out victorious and win and claim the first ever GWA Tag Team Championship reign. This is just the first of 4 qualifiers for that match that will be taking place at our very first pay-per-view event, GWA Global Warning. And one of these 2 teams is going to punch their ticket to that match tonight. There will be 3 more matches taking place over the next couple of weeks on both GWA Main Event and on GWA World Tour. Both of these teams making a strong case to not only make it to that match, but possibly come out victorious. I mean, these guys look good. Talk about your virtual unknowns. I mean, most of our audience here has never heard of any of these guys. A few of our audience members may know Dante Dollar. I mean, he cost a little bit higher salary, but not much. I mean, but these guys have really showed what GWA is going to bring to the table here tonight. We're going to throw the rules out the door because we don't want someone making it to the pay-per-view, making it to Tag Wars and competing for the tag team titles on a disqualification or countout. We are going to get a true winner to this match, as will we every other Tag Wars qualifier that takes place over the next couple of weeks. This is just our first match here tonight, and the action is already red hot. Uh-oh, Dante Dollar snap suplex. And Bobby D is in trouble here. Bobby D looking to turn things around, showing off his size and strength. Big vertical suplex there. And it may be legal to be outside of the ring and use weapons and all that good stuff, but you have to pin your opponent or make them submit inside the ring. If you don't do that, you don't win the match. You can pin them outside, you can make them tap outside all night long, and it's not going to matter. Apparently Dante Dollar didn't get that memo. These two still going at it here on the outside. Big boot there from Bobby D. Bobby D's a big guy. Former power forward, used to snag rebounds, break glass when he slammed the ball into the rim. I mean, incredible talent. Just known to be a little hot-headed. Had a little bit of disciplinary action. And, well, he's going to bring that here and try to work out that aggression in the GWA ring. Right now, it's not working out so well for Bobby D. Dante Dollar is showing off his experience here. He may be the smallest man in this match, but he is the most seasoned when it comes to competing in the ring. Makes the tag to Big Drake Diamond. Streak with that kendo stick. Bobby D, he's not finished with Dante Dollar. He remembers the ass whooping he just took a few moments ago, and he doesn't care who the legal man is. He wants revenge. And his partner Stump coming in even in the odds temporarily, but now Bobby D has things under control. Hip toss, takes down Dreek Diamond, goes for the cover one. And a kick out there by Dreek Diamond. Both of these teams look impressive so far, and I'll tell you what, if this is setting the bar for what the tag team division is going to be like here in GWA, I'm like them Siskel and Ebert dudes from the 90s. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. Man, did you hear that mat shake? That is 2 massive human beings competing in the ring. In Dreek Diamond and Big Stump. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just supposed to call him Stump. He doesn't like it when I call him Big Stump. People and their names. Former football player, he'll find out. If this isn't football, there is no padding and protection here, just beating the hell out of your opponent. That shit'll get you thrown out of the game on the gridiron. Oh my, look at the strength of Stump there. Varsity Villains are starting to get some momentum, and just as I say that, Dreek Diamond starts to fight back for D&D. Diamond with the chair. Oh, and he's got Stump right against the fence, right into the arm. And Diamond now takes him down, shoulder tackle. Not finished with the weapons yet, going for the steel steps. Now Stump tosses Diamond into the guardrail. Oh my. And I think Diamond's regretting positioning those steel steps that way, as Stump taking full advantage. Back and forth, 2 behemoths. What a boot. Good thing Stump doesn't have his football cleats on here tonight, or that might have been all she wrote for Dreek Diamond. Stump continues to pound away with that steel chair. Oh, Diamond now trying to fight back. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, these guys have got to get in the ring. You can beat the hell out of each other all night long, but you cannot finish this match on the outside. It is a smart strategy though. I mean, if you find yourself getting pinned or in a situation where you have to tap out, your ass is going to be sitting on the couch whenever we get to GWA Global Warning. Nobody wants to sit on the couch during a pay-per-view because, well, pay-per-views pay a little more. This is just the first match on a stacked card here tonight. We're going to see the first GWA Hardcore Champion crown. I believe that's going to be our next match coming up, folks. We're also going to hear from T.W. Sinclair's self-appointed GWA World Champion Money Mike, who's going to be making an appearance here later tonight. Stump nearly had the match won, broken up by Dante Dollar there. And then in our main event, we're going to have a 6-man elimination match to determine one of the 2 competitors that will face off at GWA Global Warning for the GWA United States Championship. looking to stake their claim as the first ever GWA United States champion. And we have 6 incredible talents competing in the main event later on here tonight. The 2 big men going at it here again. That's a lot of beef in the ring. Stump going for a big move there, countering clothesline by Dreek Diamond. Goes for the cover, broken up by Bobby D. And now that the action is back in the ring, business has picked up here, folks. What a power slam from Stump of the Varsity Villains. Diamond able to make the tag. I don't think Stump realizes it. Dante Dalla going for a big move, counter by Stump. Clothesline sends Dollar to the outside. And now Stump going to make the tag to Bobby D. Varsity Villains are the fresh team right now. D&D is trying to figure things out and get their shit together. Oh shit, I can't say shit on the air. Damn it, I just said shit again. Oh wait, I can't say damn it either. Damn it. Oh well. Luckily I'm friends with that GWA World Champion guy. The one I was telling you about. Yeah, he's how I got this job. So I'm sure he'll pay my fines. And everybody on the outside of the ring except for Dante Dollar, who is out cold, and now he's being stalked by Bobby D, who's at least got a foot on him. Uh-oh. Dante Dollar catches Bobby D with the neck breaker, goes for the cover here, 1. And our official Pat O'Hare here tonight doing an outstanding job keeping up with the action. Uh-oh. Dante Dalla looking for something special here. Oh! Dropping dimes. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by Bobby D. Oh! And bankroll. Dante Dalla not stopping yet, looking to put him away. And that's going to do it, folks. D&D able to get the win, and they are going to GWA Global Warning here in a couple of weeks to compete in Tag Wars and attempt to become the first ever GWA Tag Team Champions here in Global Wrestling Alliance. Don't go anywhere, folks. Congratulations to D&D. But we still got a whole lot more wrestling action coming to you live next here on GWA Main Event. I'm Kip Carter. I'm going to go refresh my beverage and I'll be back to call our next match. Hardcore Championship action coming to you live next as D&D celebrates as they are headed to GWA Global Warning.
Bobcat. Ride that thing? Forget it. Come on, Daddy. Come on now. One price to pay for the whole day. All the rides, all the shows, and on it goes. Liberty Land, Liberty Land. Wonderful, wonderful Liberty Land, Liberty Land.
All right, folks. Kip Carter back here with you live at GWA Main Event. And up next, we are going to crown our very first champion here in the Global Wrestling Alliance as we have a four-way table elimination match to crown the very first GWA Hardcore Champion. We're going to see Low Key, Devious Douglas, Carnage, and Wheezy face off. And I'll be right back with you after the entrances.
Under the surface, something stirs. Silent whispers, sinister slurs. Claws of chaos, sharpened cold. A rising force, fierce and bold. Ash and fire, the ground is torn. A beast of wrath, infernal born. Screams erupt, that's darkness creeps. An ancient curse awakens. From below, the evil flows. Where it leads, one knows. Shadows crawl, the earth will quill. Bow to the freeze. There's no defeat, there's no going back. Brooding hate, the skies turn black. Its venomous breath starts the attack. Twisted wits and laughter fills the air. Mankind trembles in frenzied despair. Smoke fills the air, lungs start to burn. Breath of the night, no need to return. Chains of the weak, break come in haste. Fuel for the fire, no time to wait. Keeping it wheezy, smoke in the breezy. Clouds of chaos, laugh at the sleazy. Power ignites, a storm in my chest. Ride the inferno, will never rest.
All right, and as promised, here I am back in the building, Kip Carter, ready to call this GWA Hardcore Championship match. There you see the beautiful Global Wrestling Alliance Hardcore Championship. And these four men are ready to get things underway. I've had the privilege of seeing all of these men in action in various companies across the indie scene. And we definitely have an interesting bunch here. There you see low-key snap suplex to Devious Douglas. And this one's going to be all over the place, folks, until we start getting some eliminations. And of course, eliminations occur. by putting your opponent through a table. Once you get put through a table, you have to leave ringside, head to the back. You're eliminated from the contest. That's all she wrote. And of course, the last man standing, the only one that doesn't get put through a table tonight, will be your new GWA Hardcore Champion. First time ever GWA Hardcore Champion. We're going to hear from our newly crowned GWA World Champion coming up later tonight. He's running a little late. His time slot is scheduled for after this match, but the champ hasn't got here yet, so we may have to shift things around. We'll see. And our first table has already made its way into the ring. And here comes our second table shortly after. It's Devious Douglas in the ring wielding the table. But Carnage not going to stand for that for very long. This Carnage is a freak of nature, a beast from below. Something I'm not even sure is human. Devious Douglas, definitely a talented individual in his own right. Devious showing off those wrestling skills against the monster Carnage in the ring. On the outside, the Dragon Low-Key and Wheezy brawling it out. And I'll admit, folks, you're going to have to give old Kip Carter here a few weeks. AOW was a very long time ago, and I've been retired on the sidelines. I did call a couple of Little League baseball games in my hometown, but other than that, the old vocal cords have to get warmed back up so I can get back in the game. I'll get the vibe of it. Just bear with me. I'm still learning a lot of names, getting used to all the talent. I mean, I'm just as new to the GWA roster as all of you guys watching the show here tonight. I mean, I literally just met a lot of these guys when I walked into the building tonight, seen them for the first time. These four in the ring, however, I am familiar with. We've seen that huge spear in the ring from Carnage. And I thought he was going to look to put Wheezy through the table, but has other ideas in mind. And these guys are beating the hell out of each other. Devious Douglas now in the ring, battling it out with Low-Key. And on the outside, Carnage and Wheezy going at it. Uh-oh, what's Low-Key looking for here? Oh, going for a big move. Nice counter there by Devious Douglas. Devious setting up the table as Wheezy plants Carnage on the outside. Oh, and Devious Douglas there really going after Low-Key in the ring. Beautiful neck breaker by the Devious one. Devious Douglas really trying to get rid of the Dragon here. Pop-up powerbomb through the table. And Low-Key has been eliminated. We have our first elimination, and we are down to three. One of these three men are going to become the first ever GWA Hardcore Champion right here tonight on Main Event. Uh-oh. Butterfly into a power slam of some sort there by Carnage. What a unloading. He may be short in stature, but Carnage is thick like a pit bull, man. One of those big old bulky ones you see carrying the logging chains around and stuff. I mean, that's one dog you don't want to fuck with. Oh shit, I just said fuck on there. I really got to get this under control. Luckily, we're not regulated by anybody or anything like that, but TW Sinclair does frown upon profanity, so I will try to watch myself, folks. I can't promise anything. You'd think with what they pay me, I could act a little better though. I'm really surprised I got the job. I mean, there's so many great commentators out there in the game. They had to dust my ass up out of a fucking yard sale somewhere. Did it again. I know what I'll do. I'll get back to doing my job and calling the match, and maybe I can mind my manners. Look at Devious Douglas. He is on fire here in this match. Every time I'm looking up, trying to keep my eye on my notes here so I can get the moves right and all that. And every time I look up from my paper, Devious Douglas is just going at it. I mean, the guy is good. Devious Douglas, he's already got rid of Low Key, trying to get rid of Carnage there. Carnage having none of it. Uh-oh, is Devious going to get eliminated here? No, reversal by Devious Douglas. Big right hand now. Devious unloading on Wheezy, has Wheezy up. Wheezy with the counter reverse DDT. And oh my. Carnage unleashing carnage and chaos in this matchup. We have tables everywhere. We already have one elimination. And these guys are beating the living hell out of each other. All to try to become the very first GWA Hardcore Champion. And I'm telling you, man, I think my commentary rust is going to be the only dark spot in this debut show here for GWA main event. Started off red hot with that incredible tag match between D&D and the Varsity Villains, and now here we are, second match of the night, and we are still cooking here in the Global Wrestling Alliance. I'll tell you what, my boss, TW Sinclair, a lot of people say all he cares about is money. He loves money. He's obsessed with money. And some say that's a bad thing, but seems to be working here. He assembled one hell of a roster. And if these guys keep up at this pace, I'd say they're going to make OTW a whole lot of money. Oh, Devious Douglas looking impressive once again here, but Carnage is firing back. Oh, but Carnage can't watch his back and his front at the same time. Wheezy taking out the knee, and now Wheezy twisting old Carnage up. And Carnage was smart to roll to the outside there. Wheezy looked like he was about to put him away. Wheezy says, that's all right, I'll just turn my attention to the other guy in the ring. Why not? Apparently, Wheezy does like landscaping or something in his off time. He's always talking about weeds and if you got weeds, so I think like he mows lawns or something. I don't know if that's like a charity thing or maybe he just likes to hustle and make extra money himself. I don't know, but you need your yard mowed, call Wheezy. Wheezy does weeds. Wheezy also eliminates monsters. Apparently, as Carnage just got put through a table and we're down to two. One of these two men are going to be the first ever GWA Hardcore Champion. It's Devious Douglas, it's Wheezy, and it is live here on GWA Main Event. Incredible action, incredible performance for both of these men so far. Oh, and Devious throws him right into the guardrail. Devious Douglas and Wheezy both have one elimination apiece. Devious Douglas would put Low Key through a table early on in the match. I mean, he didn't last very long. And of course, a few moments ago, it was Wheezy putting the monstrous Carnage through the table. And I really thought Carnage was going to do better than that in this match. I mean, he had some pretty good spots. He just seemed a little bit more bent on hurting his opponents than trying to put them through the table. I don't think he understood the rules. Don't look at me. I don't speak monster and I don't run shit here. I'm just a commentator. And I probably said enough profanity tonight to get fined my entire paycheck. I'm gonna have to join some kind of self-help group or get me a guru or something. This job's gonna end up costing me more money than I make. Oh, Wheezy was looking to twist Devious up. Devious had other plans. Devious now, just like he did the low-key pop-up powerbomb through the table, Wheezy has been eliminated, and Devious Douglas is the first ever GWA Hardcore Champion right here on our first ever show, GWA Main Event. That is the exclusive brand where the Hardcore Championship will take place. We'll get a division formed and all that, and you'll catch the Hardcore Champion Devious Douglas in action here on the main event roster. And I'm being told someone's pulling up in the back. And could it be the GWA World Champion arriving to the arena? We'll find out after this short commercial break.
With Wrestling Superstars, it's like having a real match right in your own home. There's Jimmy Superfly Snuka, the Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan, and Big John Studd. And now you can fly 'em and flip 'em in the Sling 'em Wrestling Ring. Wrestling Superstars and New Wrestling Ring, each sold separately from LJN.
All right, folks, Kip Carter back here with you live in Seattle at Main Event. And just as I suspected before the commercial break, that was indeed our new GWA World Champion, Money Mike. And this is going to be very controversial as the money comes out here. There's no doubt he is top-tier talent. He has been labeled the GOAT, self-proclaimed, but still, they got fans to chant it, so. But the fans aren't cheering and chanting here tonight. You see a lot of people, not just in the audience, but backstage, are a little upset that the money didn't have to beat anybody to receive that championship. And we haven't really received any kind of explanation for that. And I'm told that is exactly what the GWA World Champion plans to do here tonight. And he doesn't seem bothered one bit by what these fans think or what anybody else thinks for that matter. The money is having a good time.
My legacy will live on long after I'm gone.
And we'll see what he has to say. These same fans were excited about the money signing with GWA and how quickly they turn on you when bureaucracy gets involved. We'll see what the champ has to say. That is a beautiful championship. Well. Wouldn't you know it? First day on the job and they already hate me. I mean, some of these fans ought to be ashamed of themselves. Rude as hell. You kiss your mothers with those mouths? The nerve of these folks. You don't deserve it. You didn't earn it. Boo. How dare you boo the money? Believe it or not, the money is very humble. The money has a lot of respect for this business. And when T.W. Sinclair first offered the money, the GWA World Championship, without having to compete in a match, believe it or not, I refused. But then T.W. Sinclair convinced the money that I did earn the GWA Championship. I'm the highest paid talent on this roster, and I was literally hired to be its world champion. So, whether you like the way it happened or you don't get it twisted. The inevitable has occurred. We just fast forwarded past me kicking some dumbass all over the ring before getting my hand raised. But as far as all the boys in the back, if you think you got what it takes to come take the GWA World title from the money, by all means, step right up. This has got to be some kind of joke, right? Hey kid, commercial time isn't ready until the money says it's ready. We don't need you to come shoot the t-shirt cannon yet. This kid doesn't even have to say anything, his face says it all. He's some failed Hollywood actor that doesn't know shit about the wrestling business, and he's gonna try to come make a name for himself at the money's expense. Well, come on. Damn, you're kind of tall. I ain't worried about it, though. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Kip Carter back. The world champ hijacked my headset there for a second. Wonder if this thing's worth any money now. Anyway, the world champ was wrong about one thing. This is no t-shirt cannon guy. TJ Berkeley, one of the hot young talents here in GWA. Definitely somebody the money doesn't want to underestimate. Oh, the money's got him twisted up like a pretzel here, working on the legs. And I'm being told through my headset that was just blessed by our world champion. It's a little sweaty. T.W. Sinclair just confirmed this is not a GWA World title match. This is not a sanctioned championship match. However, If TJ Berkeley is able to beat the champ here tonight, he will receive a championship opportunity in a couple of weeks at our very first Global Wrestling Alliance pay-per-view event, Global Warning. Oh, and TJ Berkeley now, the youngster, showing off his athleticism here. And the world champ better be careful, or he may have a horrible first night coronation here as world champion in GWA. Not sure where Money got his info, but TJ Berkeley is indeed a former film student, known for playing in a lot of gangster flicks and stuff. Uh-oh, Money's got that Kimura locked in tight. He could break the arm of TJ Berkeley here if he's not careful. Berkeley fires back. Nice head scissor takedown by TJ Berkeley. And this kid has some incredible athleticism. Not sure the whole Italian deal, because Berkeley is not an Italian name last time I checked, but I guess if you put grease in your hair and you got a tan, whatever flies. Oh, and there it is, payday from the world champion. That's probably it for the rookie. I guess everybody's technically rookies here in GWA, but this is Berkeley's first ever official sanctioned wrestling match. He hasn't even competed in the Indies yet. Uh-oh, and there's that $1 million armbar by the Money locked in tight. Berkeley better watch out. And as you see, sometimes it's better to live and fight another day. You don't want to be out of action. With a broken arm, that can take 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes longer to heal up. And the world champion making quick work of the young talent TJ Berkeley, who bit off a little more than he could chew here tonight on GWA main event. And don't go anywhere, folks, because our main event of main event is still to come. We're going to find out. Uh-oh, what's the Money doing here? Oh, look, I think he's going to donate to a young up-and-coming wrestler. Look at that. So generous. Don't go anywhere, main event up next.
If you shopped at my competition, you'd be talking about $450 a month. Here, $248. Here, $157. Competition, $300. Brand new custom conversion pickup. Tell them, Dream, tell them. $99.99. Custom conversion pickup right here. Stuyvesant Road, #1 in Florida, #1 in your heart, and #1 in custom vans, trucks, cars, motorcycles, BB guns, whatever it is, Jack. We're #1 in it. #1.